Good morning, everybody. This is Aisha, and I'm still out here trying to garden. I had a question pop up about my avocado plants, if I've ever gotten any avocados, and the answer is no. I just started these avocados this year, and so now my question is, with it getting cooler in the North Carolina area, do I need to bring them inside? I did look it up because I'm not going to know otherwise, and it said yes if it gets below 30, which it's got, I think it was 37, although I think it got down in the 20s the first frost that killed all of my pepper plants. But I've got 4. Okay, I've got 4 here. Let's just get on down here to ground level here. All right, I've got 4. All of these are started. I started this year, like around February time frame. Anyways, so I've got this one. I've got this one, which is really the only one I'm concerned about. Which is why I was even asking if they need to come inside, because this is the only one that's struggling. But he was also struggling before it started to get cold. So, sorry, just trying to fix the stand here. So he just may be a goner, which is fine. I actually had 5 and another one didn't make it, and so I had to get rid of that one. And I'm proud of the 4 that are still here, maybe 3, I'm not really sure. This is number 1. This was my first one that I got started, and he's doing fabulous. Like, he's still growing new leaves. So he's doing, I should name these guys, but number 1, he's number 1 right there. These are 2, 3, and 4, because I think I did these all at the same time. I started this one, he was my first one, did it by itself. This is number 2, but he is also doing good. I don't know if you can see, but he is growing new leaves right now. There's new growth, and he's been outside this entire time. So kind of like in my head, do I need to bring them inside? I'm not going to bring them inside this week for sure, because it's supposed to be like in the 60s and 70s, and I think lows of 50s, like 40s to 50s, so they should be okay. But he's growing new leaves. We've got new leaves coming on here. This is the only one I'm concerned about. I kind of want to put some fresh dirt on top of them, which I could just scoop up from my bare garden beds that I just forked. But I didn't really, if you want to know my process, I don't really have, like, all of this is brand new to me. Okay, I have not been gardening very long. But to get my avocado plants started, go to the store and buy a bag of avocados. Eat said avocados, and then save said pits from avocados. I did that, and I had 7, I think, maybe 9. And then I was like, this is ridiculous. This is too many. I can't do it. So I kept, like, I cut it in half, so I kept 6. And then 2 died, didn't make it. So that's why I have my 4. But I rinsed the pit off, got all the yucky stuff off. I've seen people say try and peel the skin off. I tried to do that. It takes too much work. I'm not doing that. So, and then I wrapped it in a wet paper towel and put it in a Ziploc bag. Left the Ziploc bag open a little bit and left it on the counter. Sometimes I had it in sunlight, but sometimes I didn't. And that's what I did. I think it took, like, gosh, maybe I'd have to go back and look through pictures. So if you really want to know how long it took for it to, like, grow from the pit to start sprouting, it was definitely a few weeks. And then I kept it in the bag until it was growing from both ends, and that if I was able to put it in the dirt, there would still be some stem sticking up from it. So that's what I did. And then after I was able to see some stem, or not see stem, but in my head, imagine if I had stuck in the dirt, there would be stem sticking out. That is when I put it in the ground. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. In a pot. So I feel like if you're a gardener or even plant things outside, you have tons of these in your shed. unless you're just a great person and you throw them away or recycle them like you should. I have tons of these from plants that I've gotten from Lowe's and things like that, so I would just go and grab one of these, put some dirt in it, and they say to plant it so like some of the seed is still sticking out. And that's what I did. And then once it started growing like this, I put more dirt on it to cover up the pit. But these are going on almost a year. In February, they will be a year old. And honestly, I'm a little nervous because this is a commitment, because you're not going to get any avocados for what, 3 years, people have said? Maybe more, but it's fine. I think it's fun. I kind of want to do some more, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if there's any avocado farms in North Carolina. I feel like there's not, but it would be cool to start a mini one in my backyard. So yeah, anyways, that is all you need to know about my avocados and my experience and what I did with my avocados. You can try it out, you cannot. If it works for you, great. There's probably other people out there who know a lot more about avocados and starting them. I know for me, I tried the jar method, didn't work. I actually didn't experiment. I tried the jar method, putting it in the ground, putting it in a pot, and then the paper towel in a bag. And the paper towel in a bag just worked better for me. I don't know why, but they just did. So I think I am gonna try and do another avocado. I've got 3 pots out here that are not doing anything, which is surprising. I put things in it and they decided not to grow. So anyways, that's it. That's what gardening is all about, experimenting, trial and error. And that's what I'm about here as a second-year gardener. So leave in the comments if you've tried growing avocado and how long it took till you got your first avocado. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.